Are you feeling burnt out after a long week? We know the feeling. It sounds like it's time to plan something fun, relaxing, or rejuvenating for the weekend. Whether that means spending time with family members, cozying up on the couch with a book, or hopping on a plane, there's always a way to have the best weekend ever. Here at The Good Patch, we know it's easy to fall into the same old routine. To be fair, that can get nice and comfortable. However, letting yourself start to follow the same habits each week runs the risk of you getting bored. Instead, follow along with us for all the ideas you need to spice up your weekends. Plan ahead. Before you can get started on the weekend festivities, it's worth getting some sort of plan in order. Don't wait until the last minute on Friday night to figure out how you'll spend the next few days. Take a few minutes during the week to dream up your ideal plan for the weekend. This will help you make the most of your time and avoid any last-second scrambling. If you struggle to plan during the week's craziness, our Think Patches might be just what you need to get your head in the game. Of course, things change. The schedule you set up one day may not end up working out, so try to stay flexible. If you've decided on some outdoor activities, keep an eye on the weather and have a few backups in case you get rained out. Now that we've got the pesky planning out of the way, let's move on to the good stuff. Here are our 30 for ideas to start your weekend preparation. Get active. Getting active can add a whole other level to your weekend off. Not only can you discover new spots around town, but a little blood pumping never hurts anybody. Try these ideas for your next weekend romp. Go for a stroll. Walking is probably one of the easiest and most enjoyable activities you can settle on. It will get your heart pumping and is a perfect way to appreciate the fresh air. And if you haven't had a chance to explore your town or city, now is the time. Oh, and it's free. Take a hike. Step up your walking game by heading out into nature for a hike. Escaping your usual scenery can be a great way to reset after a long week while getting some good exercise. Run around your city. If you're looking for a bit harder workout, explore the city while going for a run. Experts recommend getting at least 75 minutes of higher intensity activity each week. So this is an easy way to knock those minutes out while having fun. Go for a bike ride. Grab your bike and ride somewhere completely new. This is a wonderful activity to do solo or with a group of friends. Just make sure to wear a helmet. Go swimming. Whether you do it for sport or pleasure, swimming is always a blast. Find an indoor pool to enjoy during the colder months and venture to your nearest beach once the weather gets nice. Dance the weekend away. Enroll in a dance class or just head out dancing with some friends for a fun weekend night. If you do go out, don't forget our Revive patch to bounce back better than ever the next morning. Join a sports league. A common new trend, adult sports leagues are an ideal opportunity to socialize while getting a bit of exercise. Enjoy the outdoors. There's nothing like some fresh air to shake the week off. Here are our favorite outdoor activities to try next weekend. Bird watch. For those looking for a new hobby, birding might be just the thing. Grab a pair of binoculars, a bird book, and step outside to see what you see. Garden. Repurpose part of your yard for a flower bed, or even start a small herb garden if you're strapped for space. Visit a state or national park. Look up your nearest state or national park and get lost in the beauty of these protected patches of nature. With over 400 national parks in the U.S. and even state parks, you're sure to find something interesting. Go to your local park. Organize a barbecue with friends and family, or just pack a blanket and book to relax in the comfort of a sunny field. Watch the sunset, sunrise. Speaking of the sun, take advantage of being out of the office to visit a vista point for the sunset. If you're feeling up for it, grab a caffeine patch, and catch the sunrise. Have a bonfire? After getting any permits or permission you might need, hit the beach for an evening of roasting marshmallows and making delicious s'mores around a big bonfire. Stay inside! As much as we love some outdoor time, we fully endorse some time indoors. For our readers in the PNW, that rain can make it next to impossible to get outside. Join or plan a book or movie club. Those of us looking for a chill but social weekend can consider joining a book or film club. Visit a museum. With so many free museums and plenty of other accessible options, it's hard to go wrong with a museum day. Have a game day. Invite friends over for a day of board games and cards. If you have a competitive streak, take it up a notch with a themed murder mystery game. Go to the library. Besides borrowing books, your local library probably offers movies for rent, magazine subscriptions, and computers to surf the web. Host a movie marathon. Invite friends over to watch your favorite classics. Don't forget the popcorn and any other essential movie snacks. Rearrange the house. Turn what can be a chore into a Zen moment. Spend a moment envisioning what you want your home to look like. Then put that plan into action. Bake some sweets. Unlock your inner foodie and have a go at a hot apple pie or chocolate chip cookies. If baking isn't your thing, there are plenty of no-bake dessert recipes out there. Get involved in the community. Donate clothes, go to a yard sale, or thrift shopping. Clear out your closet and donate anything you don't need to an organization in your area. Then treat yourself to a yard sale or trip to the thrift store. With 16 million tons of textiles wasted each year, this is a good chance to stay sustainable. Volunteer. Give back to the community by volunteering at a food bank or other charity near you. Clean up your neighborhood. Join an organized neighborhood cleanup or simply head out with some friends to pick up litter. Skip town. Another option is to just skip town for a few days. Why not? Take a road trip. Take advantage of those long weekends. Pile into the car for a road trip with good tunes, an audiobook, and plenty of snacks. Leave the country. When you're feeling a bit more extravagant, pick one of the best weekend getaways and treat yourself to a weekend in a new country. Let your creativity flow. We believe there's nothing better for calming the mind than tapping into our creative selves. If you're having trouble coming up with ideas, we've got you covered. Do origami. Try your hand at the Japanese art form of origami. Buy some pretty paper and get to work learning the many folding techniques. Draw or paint. Open up your imagination with some drawing or painting. Plus, there are many online art courses for those who want a little help getting started. Write a story. If you aren't that into art, do a bit of creative writing. Remember your favorite memories or cook up some exciting fiction. Feed your mind to 9 journal. Practice mindfulness through reflective writing or with a gratitude journal. Leave your judgment behind and write whatever comes to your mind or 30. Do a puzzle. Can you remember the last time you put together a puzzle? They aren't just for kids. Fish out your old jigsaw puzzles and be pleasantly surprised as the images come together. 31. Listen to a podcast. Keep up on current events or simply be entertained by a podcast or a radio show. This activity can be easily paired with many others, like baking or going for a run.